This is the future.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, CYBORG here and welcome to another video. We're gonna get in some soul raid fights. And we're gonna start with Boss Batman, and yeah, I have Batman Ninja Team with Beta Club here, but there are other things you can do here, and we're gonna talk about that when we get to the fights on the secondary account, because there I don't have those tools at my disposal. But yeah, brief rundown. Some things you can do is put Camouflage Aquaman plus the Batman Ninja Gorilla Growth and Silver Aquaman, because that grants you stun resistance. You can put Harley instead of Silver Aquaman, that also grants you stun resistance, and you'll be able to freely tag them in and out. There's also the option to not tag them in and out, and there's the option to use the Heartbreak Harley Quinn League of Anarchy. Those are pretty much the options that you can do. And also just use the Batman Ninja Team and keep Catwoman as the only active character, but always be mindful of the fact that this is the old AI that those guys are using, so you might be hit pretty badly by stuns because they don't feel the need, at the very least on normal difficulty, to start chaining combo on you before using a special. And moving on to the next fight, this dude will have extended tag in cooldowns, so we're not gonna be able to tag in for a while once we're in the fight, but Black Manta team is not gonna suffer too much from this, because we can like have Brainiac in there who can for a bit just do his thing. And then we tag in Manta and he's gonna stay there forever until this dude dies. We're gonna have the Hand of Zatanna on this dude just for the passive stats. It's just gonna be at level 1, and I think we're gonna have level 2 Batarangs on Mom and Black Manta. And I get hit with a special one there. The thing that I hate is that a lot of the times, with this guy not that much, but a lot of the times those guys are gonna literally aggressively walk slowly or float slowly towards me, and I can't do anything about it. And if I try to attack, they're gonna block, but if I don't attack, they're not gonna block, and they're just gonna waste time. Engage the combo there. Special tree to apply the poison. Engage the combo again. With all those debuffs, Vixen could be also a decent choice, but I still think my 3-star Classic Wonder Woman is gonna be better. So I got movement disabled. Boy, I do like this thing, actually. I do like this mechanic with the special 2 sucking you in like a black hole. I do like that. Can we get that like for every single Dr. Fate? Oh, not for Ligrates, not for Ligrates. But can we get that for every single Dr. Fate? By the way, if my camera is glitching out, just letting you know, I know it's slowly dying. I did order a new camera, a proper camera this time, not a bootleg $20 camera. This is gonna be slightly more expensive, but that's not gonna be here for the next 2 days. So we're gonna have to bear with this one if it glitches or acts weird. Moving on to the next one, we're gonna have Batman Who Laughs here. Again, I think I got the Batarangs on him at level 2. And we're gonna have Batarangs at level 1, I think, on Raven as well. And Hand of Zatanna at level 1 on Brainiac. Bring a special 1 in there. Engage the combo in our special 1. And she dodged that completely. I hate you. Another special 1 in there. 4 stacks. All the way to 5 stacks. Let's go. Batman Who Laughs in there. Special 1. And couldn't chain a combo afterwards. That's fine. Raven back in there within our special 1. Batman Who Laughs back in. Special 2. Applying some armor thunder. Couldn't engage a combo after special 2 either. That's fine. That's fine. Raven back in there to refresh the darkness again. Coming back in with this dude. For 1 more special 2 into another armor thunder. And this time the combo managed to engage after the special 2, which is great. Amazing stuff. Then last back in, we're going to transition soon enough into the final form. There we go. And she decides to block right then and there. That's fine. It's fine. Raven back in. Refreshing the darkness again. And Beetle back in there. And there we go, that's gonna be about it for that fight. That's not particularly hard. Again, I'm gonna use Beetle whenever I feel like there's no risk to me actually losing the fight. We're gonna get here against boss CYBORG. Brigna gets in there for a few special ones. Again, I think it was a little bit overkill in this fight, because I didn't need to have that big of a setup in the scenario. Another special one. Look at him, he's literally not doing anything. He's just sitting there, looking. This guy pissed me off the most out of all the bosses that I fought in this raid. This guy pissed me off the most. Okay, there he was a special. He did something at the very least. He did something. I'll give him that. Special one again. Look at him slowly walking towards you. Just look at him. Slowly approaching you. Not doing literally anything. And as soon as you try to use a special or basic attack hits, he's gonna be like, nope, and fast transition into a block or a special. This dude has been amazingly annoying. Special one in there. Over there he did a swipe. I do appreciate that, my dude. Another special train there. Engage the combo. I think we can like notice the annoyance of this dude a little bit more on the other account. Over here it was not that bad, okay? He was not being that annoying. Yeah, that's about CYBORG. Over here we're not playing around anymore, we're using the beta club of Batman Who Laughs. And yeah, let's go with Blue Beetle. I kind of like his mechanics. He's gonna drop a dot hazard similar to the Sorcerer Dr. Fate special to a dot hazard after he uses a special, and I think it also drops randomly on the map. It doesn't do too much damage, but it's something that you got to actively avoid, and it might play a bigger role to avoid it in higher difficulties where it deals more damage. And it's looking cool. It's basically a diseased, a radioactive Beetle symbol. I vibe with that, okay? I do like it. Like the fact that they made an active effort trying to do a mechanic over here where you get to play around it. And look, it appeared randomly here. Maybe it was actually a coincidence that it appeared after he used a special. Over here he used a special and none of them appeared. Right, it might be random, it might be something that's like planned in some regard. It might be both mine and his specials triggering it, I don't know. Okay, gonna get in here with Draven. Flying Darkness. One Darkness stack. Another Darkness stack. Combo interrupting again into another Darkness stack. I mean, just stealing dot for now, again for this difficulty, it might be worth avoiding at higher difficulties. It's not really gonna make a big difference and you don't really have to actively avoid it. Special 2 in there. And again we can chain a combo after that. Raven back in there to reset the darkness. Raven flies back in with another special 2 for armor sundering. Raven back in there. Reset darkness. Batman back in into another special 2. And again couldn't re-engage the combo, but that's fine. That's fine. He's dead. That's all that matters. We did it easily. So now getting into the rewards that we got for this dudes. Yeah. I don't think for those ones. There are other rewards that I sometimes get that people are like, that's not too bad, Sigvald, it's only bad because you already have it, but I would have personally been happy with this reward. Let me know in the chat. Anybody in the chat, anybody watching this video would have been happy with Catwoman and Amulet of Tech. Please do. Please do let me know in the chat if anybody would have been happy with this reward, because I really think at this point there's no argument that can be made about that. Now getting into secondary accounts, so over here with Boss Batman I chose to use Harley as the damage dealer. Again, if you do have Harley, you can use her as a support character to reflect the stuns and still allow you to tag in and out. We're gonna have the level 1 Joker as Venom on Predator Batman that will make him deal slightly less damage. Again, we dropped that from like the first tier. So yeah, Harley actually worked perfectly here. We didn't get stunned even once. And again, you can just drop her in your King theme, and if you don't have her, you can go Batman Ninja, Gorilla Grodd, Flint Aquaman, and Silver Aquaman, because Silver Aquaman is gonna provide you with some additional stun resistance for each Might character in your team. And if you go Grodd, Aquaman and Kinflant's Aquaman, God Aquaman and the Silver Aquaman. Actually, I didn't say it too bad the first time. That actually made sense. I don't know why I thought it didn't make sense. But yeah, if you go like that, you got like 3 might characters, so you have almost maxed out stun resistance, so you're gonna be fine. But as you can see, the League of Anarchy team also works fine here. Engage the combo there, and yeah, there we go. Now with the Dr. Fate fight, because it didn't really hurt us too much, the fact that we couldn't tag in and out in the Black Manta fight that we did on the other account. I kinda forgot about that thing. I was just like, oh, I can't use special 2, that's fine, I got you. I do have a special 3 on Entangling Poison Ivy. Ever heard of it, my dude? Special 3? But yeah, that was a little bit of a mistake, a little bit of a big mistake, and this thing will definitely cost us the fight. I think I could have had a chance to kill this dude if I played it a little bit more careful, but I was quite annoyed at my huge mistake, and I did a few mistakes. A few further mistakes. But yeah, if I played this perfectly, I think we could have still killed him, even in this scenario. The mistake was really, this team would have been viable to kill this dude, but I should have put Claw of Forest on Harley, because like we're running anyway on only 1 All Blade stacks, because of the tag in and out durations, so Claw of Forest would have given us almost as much attack anyway, and at the same time would have provided us with occasional stuns, so that would have definitely fixed the scenario. But sadly, we're stuck in this scenario where I'm stupid. And I'm not using Claw of Force, and I'm using All Blades and DPI, and I'm trying to tag in and out. And again, I still think that with perfect gameplay, if I didn't get too annoyed at my mistakes and went into damage control mode, I do still think we could have had a chance to kill this dude. Yeah, again, against this dude, just use your normal teams, use Kinflant's Aquaman, that's gonna be fine. Just be mindful of the fact that you're not gonna be able to tag in and out that much, so All Blades might not be really worth using. And yeah, we're gonna do it the normal way that we should have done the first time. There we go, we have Claw of Force. There we go, you see that big chunk of the cell disappearing? You could have definitely done it in one pick with Claw of Force. Oh, excuse me for that one. Yeah, we're gonna get hit here a bit. Bro, like, after the fast forward fight, this really seems like it's on slow motion at this point, but trust me, it's not, it's normal speed. It really looks like it's slow motion after that one. Not even gonna bother tagging in EPI at this point. There we go, he's down. Took me 2 pips. It's okay, I took a look at the tier 5 sub-bosses and more on that on other videos of today. And I don't think I could have one-shot those on the secondary account regardless. Didn't even fail to one-shot even on main. But again, we'll get into that, okay? So here we're fighting boss Cyborg. Tagging in and out a bit to keep the All Blade stacks up. Rotor button back in. Harley back in, dealing tons of damage. That man's health is going places. Not good places, but places. Harley back in there. Re-engage the combo. Getting close to super move, but I don't think he's gonna get to do that. Let's be honest here, let's be realistic here. And yeah, there we go. Boss Cyborg is indeed down as well. Now we just have boss Blue Beetle to take care of on this account as well. So again, I don't think Blue Beetle is a particularly difficult fight. You're gonna be fine using whatever. It's just the only like specific mechanic that he's got is that hazard that he triggers, and again on normal difficulty I don't think that's big enough damage for you to really worry about it too much. Rotor button back in into another stun. Already back in there, dealing some damage. Actually, I did not think I'll get to kill this dude in one fight, considering with how low damage we started the fight, but it gets better. It just gets better. He's got the Joker Venom maxed out at this point, so that will heavily reduce his damage, so we shouldn't really struggle surviving that super move with Predator Batman. So yeah, if you're fighting this dude, if you have the League of Anarchy, use the League of Anarchy, it's gonna do the best. The Harbor Harlequin League of Anarchy specifically. But if you do have Kinflant's Aquaman as your only dude to use, just use him. You can do other things to circumvent the dot damage if that's too great for you. For some reason, you can use Hellboy. Hellboy is gonna allow you to heal from dot damage instead of taking damage from it. But again, you should be fine. Retro button back in, into another special 2. Harley back in there. Re-engage the combo. And that's gonna be it for him. The last stun that he's gonna see in this fight. And Harley back in there. There we go. So yeah, not too much of a difficult fight, but yet again, I do appreciate the Beetle mechanic. Now, if this dropped on my main account, I wouldn't have been too mad because I actually need some shards for this dude to get him to 6 stars, even though I'm most likely not gonna get him, but on this account I have him max, so I don't care. But yeah, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one. Goodbye!
This is the future.